Right, hello, welcome back. 2026, first day back at work, and yeah, we've got a little bit of snow, so it's sort of scuppered our plans a little bit. We were, we did have some things to do, but obviously in this sort of weather, it's -3, pressure washers don't work, it's hard for cleaning cars. We don't really want to photograph them in the snow either because, you know, it ages the photos as soon as the snow disappears. Now, over Christmas it was relatively quiet by our standards. The workshop was obviously closed for a few weeks, but sales remains open for appointments and collections. The Corsa was sold, that one didn't last very long, so that one we've got to drop off tomorrow morning. We've just had the MOT done. There's a little Honda Jazz as well over the back here, which we sold to someone. Plus points, we took in this nice Clubman JCW over Christmas. We haven't had any of these for a long time because they are getting a bit old now, but this is one we know really well. We've maintained this, I think, over the last 4 or 5 years and done lots of work on it. And it's a lovely specification as well. It's got the chili pack, so it comes with the xenon lights, heated seats, championship lounge leather, Harman Kardon, leather top dash, and it's in a very rare colour, Eclipse Grey. It's the only one I've ever seen in that colour. So they'll be going through the workshop this week, and hopefully they won't find too much wrong with it. We have actually got another JCW Clubman over there. That one's in the workshop before Christmas. That's just had engine rebuild, I believe. So I think that's all finished and ready for collection. And the other car we took in, I think, is in the workshop at the moment. A lovely white 2013 Mini Coupe Roadster. And the nice thing is it's got the chili pack and the John Cooper Works styling pack. So 2 nice cars, older ones for us, but lovely spec cars that are going through the workshop and should be on the website soon. Right, again, something a little bit different this morning. We're heading out. We've had a phone call from Ben, and Ben owns a local construction and design company. He also races with us in the Mini Challenge, so a good friend of ours. And they've just acquired a property in the next village, funnily enough, and they're renovating it. And whilst clearing out the grounds, they've unearthed a car. And this car just happens to be a Mini. So he said, "Oh, come along and have a look, see what you think." Now, this one, unlike the one we saw a few months back, the red one that we acquired, is a lot older. I think it's 70s, but I'm no expert on the old classic Minis. It looks like are they Clubman or Countryman models? I always get confused with the older ones because they were sort of estate shaped. And I think the Clubman means it's got the flat nose, which I'm sure this one has, but we'll see. So we're going to get in the truck. We've got our wellies on, as you can see, because it's going to be muddy on the building site, and go and see what it's all about. I don't hold much hope of it being any good, because if it's an old 70s car and it's been sat in a barn or field for a long time, it's going to be full of rust. Let's face it. So we're going to go. We'll get in the car, and then we'll see what we find. Andy, our technician, or one of our technicians, is a Mini enthusiast, so he'll know these vehicles inside out. He might even want to buy it off Ben. I don't know. I don't know what Ben's intention is. You know, if it's totally knackered, then it's not really worth much or anything. But like I say, I'm no expert on that. We deal in the modern BMW Minis. Andy himself has got, I think, 3 or 4 of these old classic Minis. So he'll have a look. There might be something he wants to salvage. Right, we've got the Pro minivan. Wow, didn't know this existed down here. need a hard hats and high vis.
It's just still all the old lathes and ice cream vans in it. Lathes are ice cream vans. Come in, you alright?
Yeah, good to see you, Ben.
Hey, Pete.
So what did it used to be here?
Well, it's had various usages. So at one point it was a transport yard.
Yeah.
Another point they did like door making in there. Then somebody else had it for some sort of like storage.
Yeah.
And then this was a building. But that's not had a roof for at least 55 years. So that wall was complete. We knocked that in last week because it was quite loose.
Oh my word. That's not going to drive. Oh, jeez.
Wild, isn't it? What we got? There was a grill somewhere, but inside. Oh, it is in there now. There's the grill missing the pipe.
That's got a racing steering wheel, Ben. You can put that on your car.
Oh, that's spot on, that.
Should be 1100.
Yeah.
No wonder it's got a race there on it.
48 brake horse, I think.
48.
That's the factory figure. I think it's 48.
Well, there's trees growing through the chassis.
Yeah, I think
Is there a reg number on there? Oh yeah.
we've got that bar.
Yeah, what's that, 70, 78? Oh, there's a blue one. Is that the one you was on about?
Bedford van. There's a Bedford lorry. I bet we've had 10 vans out with it.
In the back there as well.
And a
Really?
Jag.
That one is OPW 630F.
That's a Norfolk registration, isn't it? OPW. So that's a
Oh, that's the back of that lorry. What is the reg on the end of that?
NMP 604E, 304E.
So it's a year before that one then.
Yeah, it's all 60s vehicles.
And look at this big old crane. So it's got a blown head gasket, we've been told. And it's an Iron Fairy, that's the brand. They reckon that used to move about 4 ton. You look at that, look. It's got like post-military tyres on it.
God.
Yeah, but did you see, like, they actually thought about it back then. They put a step on the wheel.
But they used to do that a lot. If you look at a lot of the old military vehicles, they all had steps in the wheels.
Yeah, grab handle there. Look.
Yeah. And then that's what we reckon loaded out all them roof trusses and then basically blew the head gasket one day.
Yeah.
Stacking them there.
And then they never, he said they put another engine in it, tried to get it going, and it never managed to get it going, so it just lays it. And that must have laid here, I think they said about 25, 30 years.
But they've welded it out.
Yeah.
They put a bead of weld around here.
You can imagine driving up the road with that welded out, can't you?
Well, I bet
tank,
they didn't
innit?
went up the road, did I? I bet they've done it on here.
Maybe not. He reckoned he did drive up the road though.
Can you
Q.
imagine him?
We've got that on the Q plate, look.
So that's like a special vehicle, isn't
Yeah.
it? Q plate.
Yeah, look at that Ashton, look, Daimler. What's that?
See
V.
the head on it.
Oh look, there's a bumper
Bumper horn. Look.
overrider, look. But the rear door's still
Spare
solid,
wheel
Andy.
there, look. Not that. It's the jack. It's the jack. Do you want some gloves? Huh? Do you want some gloves? Oh, spare wheel. No jack. No jack?
Can't see the jack.
No.
You missed!
Pick up and drop, wouldn't
There you go.
crush it up with a grab. Just crush it up with a grab.
That looks solid. Oh. Oh, rest in peace, Minnie.
Shame it wasn't better quality because we would have restored that. It's just too far gone. Ever an advert of why you should keep your classics inside.
Yeah. Oh. Cut and shut.
Cut and shut.
It's like a 70s car collection, isn't it, in here?
But look, there's other vans in there, look. There's old lorry chassis on the other side. There's hundreds of tyres.
I was clearing up this yard.
That's an old JCB 3C.
Oh,
We may well do it
that
up
one.
at some point,
What?
but yeah, piece of
grab
British
it.
history that.
It's quite thick, isn't it?
Do you want them too then?
Chuck them in the boot.
They are quite thick actually. Alright, this fella coming to get me does bangers, so I think that'll be ideal for that.
All right, cheers, Ben.
That's alright, thanks for coming down.
Neil is just coming back with a JCW convertible that we've purchased off one of our customers. As you can see, it's got a set of orange, yellow spotlights on the front, which I think look quite cool, but I'm not sure whether to leave them on or take them off. It's a lovely spec car with Harman Kardon, Bluetooth Pro exhaust, chili pack, so it's a lovely car. It'll be on the website soon. So today we've got a guy here who's filming for the West Norfolk Mayor's Business Awards because we've been nominated for the Independent Retailer of the Year. So we're a finalist along with two other businesses locally. So he will be here shooting some shots ready for the awards night in March.
So then when they go to the awards ceremony, they then sort of go through each category and say these are the shortlisted finalists.
Yeah,
and then they show little clips. So this will be about 50 seconds altogether, but then when it's bolted on to the other ones, it's about 2.5 minutes altogether, sort of thing.
Yeah, okay.
So
my questions will be all, will it be me or will it be cutting in the other shots?
So basically it'll be your interview will be in the background, and then you'll be on screen for about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And then it'll be, show shots of the garage or the workshop and that sort of area, and then momentarily it'll click back to yourself, and then it'll then go back to the showing whatever sort of thing.
Yeah.
So then that's about a sort of 50-second bit.
Okay.
So when you're looking, you won't be looking directly at the camera. You'll be looking off camera, sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So what I'll probably do is hopefully your eyesight's quite good. So you'll basically read it like that. So you're sitting down, make yourself comfortable, and then you can. Oh gosh.
Okay. Okay, so we're back in the 2001 Mini Cooper, the red one that we're doing a bit of work on. And it's been a little while because we've been busy in the workshop, and we're just going to give it a road test because we've just checked it through the workshop. Andy's done a few bits on it, but we haven't road tested it, so we've popped the trade plates on this morning because we've got a half an hour spare, and we're going to give it a run and see how this old girl drives. So it's a bit icy this morning, so Just got to be a bit careful. Actually feels very solid because it's a bumpy road, and for a 24-year-old car nearly, it feels nice and solid still. There's not any major rattles or bangs. The suspension and everything sounds good. One thing I have noticed is the temperature display says -40. No, it's not that cold. It is cold, but not that cold. So obviously the exterior temperature sensor is faulty, giving us a wrong reading, but that's nothing major. Now actually I can hear a noise now we're going, and I think I know what that is. That's it's not good news actually. It sounds like a gearbox whine. These early Minis had the Midland gearbox, the 5-speed one, and they had a reputation of failing. Yeah, definitely gearbox there, but everything else, I mean, the clutch feels fantastic. The gear change is lovely. This is lovely. I love this little car. And then whether we sell it, I mean, we could just chop it in an auction now and get rid of it, and I think we'd still be okay. We'd be quids in, but I'd like to get it all back to its former glory and then sell it maybe. It doesn't make as much business sense doing it that way, because I think we'd easy to put it in the auction, sold as seen, and get a profit on this. But my heart's telling me, let's do it properly. Let's get it up to its standard like it was when it was new, because it's a solid car underneath. And it'd be nice to sell it to someone who appreciates the car and appreciates the work we've done on it. So I think that's what we'll do. I'll have to have a word with Gary in the workshop, see if he's got time to do that. Okay, so that brings episode 7 to a close. We're nearing the end of January, which has been quite a quiet month by our standards. Normally it starts off quiet and then finishes busy, but as a whole the industry has been very quiet, and there's been a lot of changes on marketing platforms, etc. So in the next episode we're going to share with you some of the insights as to how we market our cars, some of the changes we're making with relation to Auto Trader, Motors, Google Vehicle Ads. This is something we're pursuing at the moment, as well as our social media, which is growing rapidly. So please support us in this venture, and remember to do all your liking and subscribing so you can keep up to date with our goings-ons and our stock arrivals. And we've got plenty more news coming in this quarter towards spring, so stay tuned for further updates.